also Dr. Cassie, the Lion Killer. Welcome to the PFN Situation Room, Apostle.
Good evening, the great Iranomigo Wa.
Yes, we have our brother here, the Chief Edo State Vigilante Network leader.
Yeah, I'll be watching him, and I want to commend him for the good work they are doing in Edo State. If not for them, I don't think we can still be working freely in Edo State. They are really doing a great job. I wish the state government, we ask Edo State Police to go inside, let these people take over the state. They are really doing very well. They are so respectful. They might not be 100% perfect, but I can assure you we are already getting 90% security around the area. They are in our streets. They are in our compound. They are in the express. They are in everywhere. You see them there. And I think if we can give them 1 or 2 training and beg also the Edo State government to please, we need these people. Give them all the necessary support they need. I promise you, Edo State will be a better place for everybody.
Okay, thank you. We want to ask our brother, Mr. Haruna Yusuf, if he have time to take some questions from Edo people, then we can go back and put our number on the screen. Those that have security concern, contribution, or whatever, you know, that will help in this recent armed robbery in Uromi. If Uromi people are here, you have any information, you let the police know so that he can give you a number that you all can call anonymous. Then you will not be, nobody will know who called. The information will be privately, it will be a secret between you and the law enforcement agency. Mr. Haruna Yusuf, do you have time if we can pick some questions from viewers?
Yeah, maybe in another 5 or so. I'm supposed to be in another Zoom meeting by 7, but it's already 7. But maybe can do maybe 5 more minutes, please.
Okay. So
but my number is very free for anybody who wishes to call across. I can also drop the vigilante control room numbers. I can also drop the command and control center number. I can equally, maybe if you have a pen, I can begin to call them.
Yeah, we can write it down now. Admins, followers, and where we shall. I want you to pick up your phone, write the number out as he's calling it. Go ahead, Mr. Haruna Yusuf.
My own number is 080.
No, your number, your security, yes. Your number is private, right?
Okay, it's private. For those who want to reach me private, they can reach you. You can give them. But the command and control center number is 080 01 23 51 11. Let me repeat again. 0800.
Okay.
123.
Okay.
5111.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
That number works 24/7.
Hey, all right. My brother, Comrade Tony Kabaka, is calling. You want to contribute on the show?
No, I don't know what you are doing. I just
okay. It's on live video. We have Haruna here in our studio. People are calling to contribute for the security. I thought that was why you called. All right.
That was not why I called. Okay. I just saw your missed call. So let me check whether my device.
Okay, I will call you back. God bless you, comrade.
All right.
Let me also
Go ahead.
The police control room number. Let me also call it 0803 764 6272. I will call that one again. 0803 764 6272. There's a second one. The second number of the police control room is 0807 777. That's 777 3721. I'll repeat that again. 0807 777 3721. We also have the vigilante control room number.
That
And
last
this
number
also
is
works.
not correct. I think the last number.
The last one.
Yeah.
The last
The one
number.
that start with 007.
Okay. No, 007, then 777.
Okay, good. Okay.
It's
Okay,
777
you all
at the
have,
middle.
I think you all have the number.
That
You can share this
the
video
7 will now be 4.
for.
Corrected.
But let me give you the vigilante control room number 2. Sorry. It's 0915 333. That's 333. Then 33 again 40. I'll call that one again. 091 53 33 33 again 40. And the second one 0915 333. That's 333. 33 again 41. The difference is just the 0 and 1. The one is 40,
Okay.
the other one ends with 41. These numbers work 24/7. There are any emergencies, these numbers can be reached, and we will respond and we act accordingly.
If you have a question, he's going to leave in about a few minutes now. He has another Zoom meeting to attend. The problem you all have, when you all can bug like a dog, when the person in question is available, you all will be scared like a garden chicken to even ask appropriate question. That is your problem.
I want to ask him a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Rona, sir.
Yes, sir.
Some of your boys complain of a lack of fun, that they are not being taken care of, that they are the only ones sponsoring themselves. They are the one buying gun. They are the one buying. They are the one that owns the gun. They are the ones that owns the bullet. And month to month, there's no support from the government. That's number one. Number two, how many body of vigilante do we have in Edo State? Because there are some other group, they are also vigilante, but they are different from the normal vigilante. That's the two questions.
Okay, thank you very much. Number one, you know, this current security network is a combination of all the existing vigilante. Whether you are OPC, you are a hunter, you are whatever, as long as you have idea on how to handle muzzle-loading gun, that was the genesis. About a year ago, that was where we started from, because we wouldn't want any proliferation of unregistered vigilante in Edo State. That's why we have come up to have this only one vigilante. Then talking about their welfare, the 18 local government of Edo State are paying some numbers of the vigilantes. But like I said in my last conversation, I said security matter is not something that you do in a hurry. The expanded one, those who have not started receiving anything, they have to go through profiling. And the DSS and the police are currently, and the number is huge. If you see the number, it's not something that the police can do overnight. If you put all the vigilantes together now, it's close to about 11,000. So, and they have to be diligent in doing this thing. So, because if you look at it now, about 1,416 communities, even if they are 555, multiply it and know the number. And the Benin City alone, because of the cosmopolitan nature of Benin City, all the streets have everywhere has. So if you really look at the number, so it's not something that the security agency can just do just overnight. If they have to do a very good job, so that we don't have issues tomorrow. So the rest will be taken care of after all the necessary steps have been taken. They will be catered for. But those that have been captured and screened, they are currently receiving resources from government, but through the local government authority. So that's how it is. Then which other one? We only have Edo State Security Network. We have fought tooth and nail. For anybody who wants to come up with anything vigilante now, it's not allowed in Edo State. You can go and do it in any other state, because if we allow that, if we allow anybody or group of persons to spring any other vigilante other than the security network now, then we're going to have issues. Or that means criminal element can also come and constitute their own. So as we speak, the war against anybody in any coloration or any, we won't allow that. And if you have any information that anybody wants to do anything other than what government of Edo State have approved, please let us know, because this agreement was unanimous with all the security agencies. Thank you so very much.
Okay, like me in my area, the vigilantes there, I do give them money every month. And also there are some stores that are there in my church area. I want to know if it was something that was approved by your office, that all the stores in those areas should be paying a certain amount of money, or we are just doing it from our free will. It's not that I am complaining, because before the security came, we do have people trying to break into the church, break into the store. But since they came, I think we those things are not been happening. So when we saw them, when they came, I said, we should be supporting them more and all that. So every month there's a specific amount we give to the people who controls that very particular area. I want to know if that is how also other vigilantes does in every area where they guide, or we are just a victim of circumstance.
You are not a victim of a circumstance. Myself, where I rented duplex somewhere in GRA, before the vigilante network, that street, we contributed money and erected gates on all the entry roads into that community. And I also contributed. And we also have vigilantes attached only to that our secluded street, which we pay at the end of every month. I pay about 4,000 naira for them to buy battery and for stipend for them to go home. Ever before those state government now decided to make it a statewide outfit. So it is not a misplacement. Even the federal security agencies, if they are attached to somebody, they are entitled to allowances. Apart from their, even if if governor travel with the federal security agencies attached to him, they are also entitled to allowances. So security is never free in any part of the world. And it is their basic this about for every peace-loving person, encouraging security in your own area. But we have not asked anybody to give anybody anything. But for those who voluntarily wish to support the security in their own area, we cannot ask you not to secure yourself by encouraging those who are providing security for you. So I don't think it's a misplacement, because everybody does in the anywhere in the whole world, even abroad. If a porter in the hotel will carry your bag and give them tips where you are going. You don't need to be compelled to do so before you willingly have to do so. So but what we have said is, no vigilante man should go and compel anybody to say, give me. If the community on their own decided to pull their heads together and say, okay, this is our area, we need to protect it. Let us put gates, let us find something for torchlight and battery and stuff like that. For me, I don't think it's too much for the community to protect themselves. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Yeah. Take the last question before you go. What about a situation whereby something happened in the area where we know that vigilante used to guide? Can they be held responsible? For example, if there's a breakery and entry, and now in the morning we now come and say, how did these criminals get in here? And where are these vigilante? Can we now hold them responsible for what happened?
Of course, where if I am paying my guard or my security man and something happened within the area of the jurisdiction, he is the first suspect. It is the same thing all over the world. If I have a policeman posted to my company and 2 air conditions were removed, those policemen are my first suspects because they need to give account of their look. Where were they when they removed? So if your community is, like you said, voluntarily supporting vigilante and you provide them the trust and they betray your trust, you need to report them to the nearest police station. Of course, they will have to write statements to the police.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. We thank you, Mr. Haruna Yusuf. Whatever any other security issue we need to discuss, I will call you privately. Concerning all that of the Wisi and Urenigbe is a priority for me, and I will do that. And I appreciate your time.
It is for us
God
too.
Bless you.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you. We really appreciate you coming in here. It's not easy. Thank you so much. So you can go ahead and attend your Zoom meeting. God bless you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye.
All right. 1 second. 1 second. I think it's too late. It's too late. That is it. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, it's too late. It's gone.
It's gone.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be calling. It's okay.
Yeah. All right. Bye. So, the Lion Killer. We are on the second segment.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing very fine.
Okay. That's good. Go ahead and introduce yourself one more time to the fans and viewers before we hit the political issue.
Okay, my name is Apostle Dr. Kasi Chuku. By the grace of God, I'm the senior pastor of Penel God Power International Ministry, also the CEO of Penel TV, and also CEO Penel Free Education here in Benin City.
Okay. God bless you. Well, as you all saw, Apostle Dr. Kasi is like me. Everyone have their own opinion. He's an apostle that come out and speak the truth. We understand during the campaign, he really worked hard for, he said, Governor Godwin Obaseki. So we brought him here today to discuss the political situation in Edo State. So far, with your governor in power, what can you tell us that let me just shut up. Go ahead.
Well, I want to say that so far so good. I think our governor, the governor of Edo State, is still one of the best governors in Nigeria. Without fear of favor, I have my reasons and I have some facts that make me say the governor of Edo State is still one of the best governors in Nigeria.
Wow. You said he's still one of the best governors in Nigeria. Why do you say so? Can you tell us what makes him one of the best governors? And I want you to know, don't put your credibility on the line for anybody. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. That was why I said I have my reasons. If there is an emergency in the state and a governor responds to it, that means he still have the mind to hear his people. I've never seen where there's a problem in the state and the governor did not turn up or his deputy did not turn up. So that alone shows that we have leaders who have conscience. We have leaders who understood there's a problem. If you take for the federal level now, you see that we'll just be crying over one issue and the president is not saying anything about it. But I want to say there is hardly an issue whereby there's a situation in Edo State whereby the governor will not come out. Example, like the issue that happened in bypass, Benin Sapele Road bypass, when the youth came out and blocked everywhere. You saw that the governor came out and pleaded with the people. He didn't use tear gas. He didn't use police. He didn't use mopo. He didn't use vigilante to drive them like the state, like the federal will do. He came, and even at the situation, there was a time they didn't allow him to pass. They have to send one of his a person he sent to come and monitor the situation. They say that one should go back. That one went back and told the governor that they said they don't need me. You are the one they need. So you have to answer. So he came. While he was coming, he got to a place. They thought that he was not the one. When they finally knew he was the one, they gave him audience, and he clamped the pulpit and he addressed the people and let them understand that he knows what they are going through, but his hands are tied. Now, when a governor responds like that, even though you have anger against him, you just get to love him the more. Say, wow, actually, you know what we are going through. Like when it comes to road, I know that there's no much road anyway that has been created, but so far so good. There are some area I never thought in my life would be graded or would be tied by the state governor. I went to a marriage function today at St. Xavier, down after Umelu in St. Xavier. I'm surprised the place has been tied. We drove about 20 minutes. There was no bad road. And if you look at the issue of security also, you will know that the governor is also trying all his best to make sure Edo State is a peaceful place. Because when we have security challenge, we also how he came out. Even during the EndSARS protest, he never used violence upon the people of Edo State. He came out and addressed and made the people know that, yes, he understands what they are going through. Now, in a situation whereby you not try to hijack the process, he sees that what you are doing, you want to make life unbearable for the citizen of Edo State. You will see the governor himself coming out to react and say, no, this thing will not be accepted. Edo State is not for one person. Edo State is for everybody.
Okay. I can see a lot of people, some are saying, okay, now we just talked about insecurity a few minutes ago concerning the infrastructure and the Gelegele Benin Airport cargo airport that you all campaign with, including you yourself. You are governor's strong supporter, which we know that. So what do you have? That is the Gelegele Seaport working now, or the Edo State Benin Airport Cargo International Airport? Any jet coming from Rome as we speak? Apostle Dr. Cassie.
Yeah, the Gelegele Road, I don't think anything is going on.
No road, here. We are talking of the seaport.
The seaport, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Gelegele Seaport, I don't think anything is going on there for the now. I might not have my fact, but I think there are some issues there, but it's not on my person to speak about it. But I want to say the Gelegele Seaport, there's nothing, I think 0% for the now. When it comes to the Edo State Airport, I want to say I want to respect and thank the state government. Do you know I can fly out of Benin at 9 p.m. I can fly out of Benin 11 p.m. This Edo State. And when you get to Edo State Airport, you see many flights coming in, different flights from different states. I think when we come to Edo State Airport, I think we should give him the kudos. Anybody who travel by air, we know that the state governor, I don't know what he did for people to start traveling by air. If you know the number of people that travel by air in Edo State, flight and coming in every 2 hours, every 3 hours in Edo State, I think that is a plus to Edo State. Compared to them, we normally have 2 flights. The one that is coming to carry people and go. So for now, I think there's a huge improvement towards that area. But the Gelegele seaport, I think is 0% because I say the things I know. I don't like saying things I don't know. So the Gelegele seaport, there is nothing going on for now.
Okay, that's why you are an authentic apostle. Let's talk about the Oshomo power. What do you have to say about that? Because you all told us that if Obaseki win, those states will be locked up. My people, you all can ask. Is here to discuss politics. We are not a bad church today. That politics, no politics. So if you have any question, go ahead and call in.
Okay, about the Oshomo power, I think for now there are few people who are benefiting from it. I think the government itself is benefiting from it, and some streets like Akpakpava, some part of Sapele Road are benefiting from it. I want to say that we are really disappointed that at this time that the poor man cannot get that light. Because even I've tried to make one or two inquiry, ask one or two persons that the light we use in campaign, what is happening? We have not seen light. As I speak to you right now, I have been running gen in my house for the past 1 week because the transformer had an issue and we have to fix it. After we fix it, it happens again with our own money. So I also am feeling the pain. But I was told that the reason why it has not been circulated is because of the woman who was given power to handle, that the woman is giving Obaseki a tough time. And we should not, they also made me to understand that I should not forget that the woman have a contract with federal government, not a state government. So it will not be easy for Governor Obaseki to push her away and start operating it. It's a contract. It's like a project she bought. And there's a signature to that. And compared to how many years, not until that contract has expired, I think the governor for now will be powerless. But left for me, I know that the governor will be very happy for the light to go everywhere.
So in that of Oshomo power is also 0, right?
We will not say it is 0. We can say it's 20% because some of the government facilities enjoying it, like the street, some of the street lights are now working now in Akpakpava, some part in Sapele Road, in Airport Road, and all that. I think the government house, I think they are enjoying it. And I want you to know that there's also a special line also, but I don't have idea about that special line. But I was told that one is also from federal government. So I don't want to compare it if it is the Oshomo power light or something like that. But we will not say the light is 100% 0.
Okay. Let's move to another thing. Give me a second. Let's move to another thing. Concerning the 200,000 job that he promised in the first tenure, have governor created 200,000 job from after first tenure, second tenure is going now? Can you tell us where is the 200,000? Apostle, the lion killer.
Mr. Iranomigo, sir, you know, I am not this close person to the government, but I think I know some of the things happening in the state. But so far, so good. I think employment is really, really going on. You see the head of Vigilante speaking just now. You heard how many thousands of people that is being paid by local government.
12,000,
yes.
all. 12,000.
Yes, 12,000 people being paid. I think that's a plus. And currently, the government has really employed a lot of people because before you see this tax collector. There are people who normally collect it. Those people who were known as agberus. If you watch today, people who are educated. I have one of my son who is a member of Edo State Task Force. He got that job through his certificate. I think if there is anybody that is qualified that have submitted a CV, I think when you are qualified, they will take you in. Few weeks ago, I I was given a slot to bring in a media editor that they needed in the government house. So I just talked to my member, anybody that's interested, fill it through this website, and you are there. As far as there is transparency, the governor has made the system to be transparent. This is not about it is my brother, put him, or I have power, put him, or I am among the people that contest with you, and I want you to now come and put this person in power. Such a thing does not happen in Edo State. And if we can be sincere to ourselves, who we know that Governor Godwin Obaseki has been employing people, he might not have gotten to that target which he measured. And I believe with the this thing is building in Sapler Road, they call it what's the name of this plaza again? It's building in Sapler Road. I think that also will create a lot of job for the people of Edo State. I think so far so good. I think we can give him 50% for that.
Okay. All right. What can you tell us? Since you support the governor, we don't want to go to Idome aspect. I have your video. You know you are my person. Okay. So because as I'm talking to you now, my Facebook has been hacked. The other one, I'm working on it. That's why you see my hand. So I'm communicating with Google right now as I'm talking. Concerning before we go to Idome aspect. Okay, I think we got a phone call. Hold on. Hello, caller.
Hello, Apostle. Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. God bless you.
I want to ask Apostle a question. It means that you are supporting the state governor by destroying a library, putting a ShopRite. Is it the right thing to do in the state? Because if you look, most of us in Edo State, or the most, like 70% of Edo citizens, they're not educated, they don't have an educational background. I'm not going to exempt myself from it. Do you understand? It's another library that's supposed to boost education in the state, which is destroyed, putting a ShopRite. Then where is another library? It's planned to build for Edo State. Please answer that question, please, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Number one, the first thing we should ask ourselves is, I'm not in support for him destroying the Edo State Library. I'm not in support. But the first thing we should ask is, was the library functioning? The answer was no. There was nothing in that library. And I don't think, the last time I went there, I went to withdraw money. It was a bank that was occupying that building, and there was an ATM machine in front of that place. I'm not in support of him destroying it, but if that place can create a job for people, and I think I will see all the Edo State government to please bring a replacement for that. Please, I'm not the PA to the governor of Edo State. I'm just a common resident in Edo State. So okay. I am trying to bring out the little view of my understanding as a resident in Edo State, so that you don't come here and bombard me with the anger of this the man joining Governor Obaseki to eat money in Edo State. So let's attack him.
We have another question for you before we go to the main event. We are not
okay.
Hello, caller, go ahead.
Okay.
Mama H.
I have few questions.
Okay.
Number one, that airport, the airport that will be operating now, that airport is not under the governor of the state. Ooh. It's under FAAN, FAAN.
Ooh.
Is he aware about that?
Ooh. Yes, I'm aware about that.
And we are not talking of the domestic flights. We are talking of the international cargo they promised. That was what your question was, not the domestic flights be taken. Because if you want to talk of the domestic flights, Edo State Airport, the airport has been there since before 1960, maybe 1957 or thereabouts. So it is not just a new airport. And thirdly, if he says the library there was not functioning, I would have loved him to speak about it and tell the governor to please make that place to be function, to be a library, than to change it to a supermarket. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, madam. I think as we speak right now, I know the state governor is watching this show. I think while we are talking, he should be able to take one or two advice from what we are doing. Now, what I mean, I think the state governor, if he's watching now, he should be able to know that he should provide those.
Go ahead. Sorry about that.
He should be able to know that he should provide those things and a replacement for it. Now, when you say we are not talking about domestic or state or traveling and other things, he talked about international stuff. Now, I want you to know that even before he came into power, the way the airport is busy now, it was not busy then. I think a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. No matter whosoever that is handling it and whatsoever, if people don't see a reason to fly an airplane, nobody will want to use an airplane. And I want to also say this, that promise is not a promise that Obaseki can do overnight. And I know that as a listening governor, he will make sure his promise can pay. Because in the next campaign, maybe when he's bringing the next person or when the next person is coming to power, these are the questions people like me, is going to be asking him. Sir, the things you promised us, we have not yet achieved some of those things. So that's what I'm saying now. I believe that it's a matter of time. I think by this time next year, when he will be preparing to round up his tenure, I think we'll be able to achieve those things. But I'm not giving a promise. That's what he said. But I believe he's a listening governor, and he will definitely get this message.
Okay. All right. That being said, let's go to. I'm going to make it simple. Let's go to what happened during the COVID-19 palliative. What happened? I can play the video, but I don't want to play it. Can you tell us what happened to that? What happened? You see, I'm just.
Okay. That video, I was not actually addressing only Edo State governor. I was addressing all the governor in the 36 states. That's why you hear me say our governor na thief. They don't go hide our Indomie. Yes, they don't thief Indomie. So I think I'm somebody, when I see distrust, I easily cry out. So many people mistake me and say, "Oh, Pastor, you today talk, you today do this, today blah, blah, blah." They keep quiet, don't be everything. If we don't cry out, I don't think we have gotten the kind of freedom we got then. I want to say at that particular time, though the state governor denied that he never knew that such palliative was in Edo State, I think it was a very big disgrace to everybody that such a food was in the state and we couldn't get hold of it. And somebody kept it somewhere. I don't know why they were keeping it. I don't know why they saved it. And people were dying in hunger. In fact, we felt that COVID-19. We didn't feel it 2020. We feel it 2021. You have to see how people suffered last year. That 2020, people were even having a save, whereby you see people giving money out, but when it comes to 2021, everybody were broke. Everybody were looking for money. So I want to say that I was disappointed not only with the state governor, but with all the 36 state governors who were hiding those palliative, withholding it from the masses. And I can say I was very proud when the storehouse was burst open.
Okay. Let's go straight to the point. Now, I think I retrieved my account. Good for Mega Comrade. My Facebook, one of my accounts was completely hacked a while ago, so I was able to retrieve it right now. Apostle Dr. Cassie, are you aware that Edo State is operating with not even half of assembly member, 14 House of Assembly member that was elected, elected by their constituency, have not been inaugurated. What do you have to say about that?
I think there's a crisis going on between the PDP in-house. I think, are you there?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
I think there's a crisis going on between the PDP. So, and there's what we call soft copy. There's what we call hard copy. May I deal with hard copy? The soft copy is what I can't tell about. I don't know why he has not inaugurated them. I don't know what is really happening. But I know there is no peace within the PDP. There's some fracture who is trying to frustrate the work of the state government, or the governor is bridging the contract which whereby he was elected or he was accepted to run in PDP. And we all know that the governor is a man. Anything he sees that will not benefit the people of Edo State, he will not want to support it or to approve it. And I think he does not want the PDP to look as if it is the people who are in the PDP are now ruling what happened in the states. But all I know is there's a crisis between them inside PDP. That's all I can say for now.
Okay. Okay. On that note, Apostle, have you met Obaseki one-on-one? Yes or no?
I've never met him one-on-one.
So have any government representative called you because you are here not defending him? I believe there are questions that I'm going to ask you now that will gas everywhere. So, but I'm holding my mouth very hard. You will see Obaseki fans will come out. They will start attacking you. So what can you tell us the reason why Obaseki have not reached out to you?
I don't know, but I believe maybe because I've not shown interest, he should reach me. Ever since the election, I've not been to government house, but I know I've been able to communicate to some of the team he sent to me during the campaign. I've been able to communicate to them and saying to them, because there was a team, a team of pastors I was coordinating during that election. They are called PMD. So this group of people, they are angry as I speak to you presently. And because of the trust they have for me, and I let them know that we have not received anything, any message from the state government. Even the people that was sent to us during the election, I've tried to reach them. They will just say, sir, just calm down. Don't worry. We'll talk to the governor. The governor is this. Why not come to government house? Why not write a letter? I said, no, I can't do that. Because I know during the election, he didn't write a letter to me to support him. The support came from my free mind because I wanted a good governance in Edo State.
Okay. We have a caller for you. Caller, where are you calling from and your name?
My name is Engineer Ken. I'm calling right from the US. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Iran Amigo, my brother from Orion. How are you, sir?
All right, I'm doing great. Go ahead. My brother. Go.
Yeah, Koyo. I fought with him so many years ago when we were kicking against Obaseki, and I was supporting Obaseki.
Wow.
I voted for this man, my time, my money, and everything. But everything that you spoke about, Mr. Ranamigo, everything came to pass. You are a man. I respect you.
Thank you.
I respect you.
Thank you.
People might look at your anger side. When you do support from what we have that temper. So it's one of those things. Okay. Apostle Kelsey, how are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing very great, my brother. I see the way you're trying to patronize
the governor, you know, that is not being fair. The governor has failed in everything. If he's watching the show and he should watch it very well and listen very well. When the security guy was on the phone, I tried by all means to call him, but the line was so busy. You know, because I wanted to really talk to him. You know, so he said some of them are getting paid, and that is a lie. You know, how can you hire 12,000 young men in a state that you give them guns and they are not getting paid? What do you expect will they do with that guns? They will go ahead and start committing nuisance. That one is about the side. I want to talk to you, Apostle Kelsey, about your governor. Your governor is after Edo State training. It's not after the good works of Edo State. 79 years old woman was raped. We that live in the overseas, we heard that gist, we find out, and it was true. And you say your governor visited a lot of incidents. Your governor was not there to console such a woman. The people that did that are still living in our forest. They were not looked for, and they were not fought against to stop them. The last 2 weeks here, a lady in Canada cried out that the Fulani X-Men went into their house in the village and slaughtered her mother. They beheaded her, raped her, and cut off her head. And you are here sitting down in a national PFN platform. Do you know where you are? The United States FBI is watching this show. My brother, don't call man before you come into the Omimo shows. You have to think very well. You know, everything you say for Obaseki, we have his profile. And we are ready, we the American citizens that live in we the Edo State citizens that are American citizens, we are going to profile Obaseki as soon as we get out from that office. You know how many Edo young men and women have been killed every day by day? What is Obaseki doing? The road that is making, that under 2 years that road will be condemned. The village that is talking around the Edo City is no more than 2 feet, 24 inches. 24 inches. Is that a good job? You were talking about Edo State Library, and you call yourself a technocrat. Will a technocrat share the library?
Caller, hold on for a second, caller, hold on, please. Okay. I want the whole world to know this caller always call me and disrespect me. I don't know him. He was against me. This is Obaseki supporter before. I want the whole world to see this. I wish you would have called during when Aruna was here. You see, look at how I saw his number. Disrespectful. Apostle Dr. Casey, look at it. Look, you say it, disrespectful. That is what I put. Anytime he called me, he insult me. But I'm shocked today. He's now talking to Obaseki. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, my brother. I must apologize, because you're my brother from Oyo. I fought you well. Because I gave Obaseki 1 million%. Because he messed up. And he's school in New York, a technocrat, a builder. I was so happy. But that guy came and said woefully, how can you sell a library? How can you sell a library to a food store, to a ShopRite? Number one, a Sapler Road is congested. There's traffic in Sapler Road. And you're bringing a big time multi-million-dollar ShopRite into a Edo State in Sapler Road. And you call yourself a technocrat. You does not think. What about the traffic? What about the traffic that thing is going to cause in Sapler Road? This man walked by himself. He does not have any towns meeting with other people to discuss. And those road. You can take ShopRite elsewhere. An area that is not developed. People will come there. Because that ShopRite is a big time supermarket that goes on sales all the time, worldwide. So whenever you cross ShopRite, people will trace it down. Here in the United States, a big time supermarket like that, you don't see them in the town. You see them in the outside the town, outside of town. That's where you found them. By the time you place it there, less than 2 years, the whole place there will become so busy.
All right, make it snappy so that we can answer another caller. All right.
That's the way a technocrat plans. Technocrat plan for development. Technocrat creates development and jobs. But what your government is creating is not debt to Edo State. Not debt to Edo State. They fought our palace. They fought the overbelief because of the artifact. 2 times our monarch has hold the party for the artifact. Your governor and the cabinet not attend.
All right. All right.
A young man that would disrespect my father, my mother, and you call yourself an adult son.
Okay, caller.
I must talk to you. You know, from this court, this moment, I want you to deviate yourself from Obaseki. Please, I will just tell you, please, even his own brother Pedro spoke about him. Go to the Edo State office right now. Governor's office right now. Who is working there? They have your bars. There is no Edo man there. There is no Ishama there. There is no Isako man there. There is no Aochima there. There is no Igara man there.
Can I ask you a question before you go?
Okay, caller.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay, it's gonna. Caller is hungry. Hold on, caller. Hold on. What is your question, Apostle Dr. Kasi? The lion killer.
The caller, I can see he's really very angry. Like I said, I'm not the PA to the governor. You understand? You are just like me. I'm just like you. If you ask me to deviate myself, I'm coming. I'm coming.
I fought the Ranombigo, but today I called to apologize to Ranombigo because the man I fought for is disgraced me. I don't have to support him. I don't have to back him on when I know that he's failing. That's the problem that you people have in Nigeria. That is why that country is not moving forward. You people call them by excellency. You people share this there. That is why they feel that it belongs to them. They are civil servants. They are there to serve. They are not using their own money. They are there to serve. It is mandatory that.
Yeah, but caller, Apostle Kasi is not the problem. Aruna was here, the security officer a while ago. None of those people called to even. Nobody can talk about security on social media again because the head of Vigilante, if they complain about Vigilante, they will have a fight with me. Because the head of Vigilante was here, my phone was on. It was on. It's only Apostle Dr. Kasi that asked questions. Only him. You know? So, caller, I think they cut him off. They cut him off already. They cut him off. Not me, they cut you off. Hello, caller. He's calling on WhatsApp.
Hello.
Yeah.
I want to ask, good evening, sir. I want to ask our Bishop a question.
Go ahead.
They said that Obaseki is really trying the employment. I want to ask the name of the companies he opens that employ people. Can you tell us the name of the companies? And so that we can, because when we say what the companies, what are they producing in the company, so that we can really know that he employs people and he has great jobs.
Okay.
So that is what I want, because like we must say 7up is there, they can employ people. Guinness is there, can employ people. Are they manufacturing tube, tire, iron, or whatsoever of producing of clothes, whatever is the company producing, so that we can really agree that yes, because when you go to any of these dinners, you will know that people are working there. When you go to this one, you know people are working there. So that is what I want to add now. Thank you.
Okay, all right, Kola, thank you. Okay, let's allow him to answer that. What company did Obaseki created that that is? I mean, what company have they built that is hiring people in Edo State?
Okay, thank you very much. Like I said, that few months ago, somebody sent me an email that the governor house needs a media, people who can handle camera, people who can edit and all that. I said, if I have anybody who is qualified, I should send that email address to the person. The person should submit his CV there. So, like I said, I want to let me use this to talk to the former caller. I am here like just an ordinary man. I'm not working with the state governor, and I'm not here to campaign for the state governor. I'm not doing campaign. The things I am telling you are things that I know. And I'm not in any way telling you that the governor is everything. I say he's one of the best governor of Edo State. So if you need that email, I will send it to Iranomigo later. Then if you have any job you want to apply for, you can submit your CV through that email. For anybody who have an idea about media and video editing. So that is what I said here. I didn't say there's a place he created now that they're employing workers. I only said someone sent me a link, an email, asking me if there's anybody. That is number one. Number two, I also said that I have one or two of my members who is now working with the Eternal Revenue. And when I asked them, how did you do it? He said he submitted his CV. I'm not into politics. You should know if you want to submit a CV, there is a place created in governor's area where you can go and submit those things. So I'm a pastor who reside in Edo State. So I can only discuss about the hardware of Edo State, not the software. So anything that is going on inside the house, I don't know. It is what I see outside. If there's a war outside my street, I can be able to tell you, hey, there was war, we called vigilante, they didn't answer. I cannot tell you that, hey, the war, the governor was holding meeting with them inside the room, so they didn't settle it well. That's how they came out to begin to fight, because I am not living inside government house. Like the other caller who said I should deviate myself from Governor Godwin Obaseki. For your information, I've never, since election, I've not met him. I am as angry as you are, but that does not make me not to say some of the progress he has made. I'm as angry as you are, and I know you are really bitter. But don't pass the anger to me. Pass it to the governor. Pass it to the governor. When you are angry, let the anger go to the governor. Don't pass it to me as if, hey, that means if you are to attack me now for coming out to talk, that means there was no need for me to be here, because this is a situation room where we discuss. It's not meant to insult anybody. Bring out your own opinion. Tell me what you have noticed. Tell me what you have observed. The one I know, I can be able to say. The one I don't know, I can be able to say. If somebody was raped, a Oduma was raped, you have just brought that to my notice. You can send it to me. I will send it directly to the people who are close to the state governor. And if the state governor did not respond, I will do a live broadcast to address it. And I know when I address it, he will pay attention to it.
Okay, let me help you before I bring the another caller here. Apostle Dr. Kashi, the Lion Killer, we are in a situation room where we are free, no host bar. You can see, I said it's no host bar. That is fire for fire. We know you are Governor Obaseki supporter. I think as a man of God, we are not going to bring your Christianity in here. You supported Obaseki. I think I remember I told you, I said, don't put your credibility on the line for anybody. Remember that word. We all love you. And you can see Mr. Yusuf Haruna was here. All these people did not ask security questions. They did not. Okay. Now they say Apostle Dr. Cassie, my friend, can you lower the noise over there? I have keys over here. You can't hear the noise, please. Or mute your phone before I bring you in. So, my brother, the Lion Killer, we are going to do it, JJ. I beg, if I want to talk to Obaseki, go ahead, caller.
Good evening, Mega.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to contribute a little bit. Mr. Apostle Cassie, good evening.
Good evening. You're welcome, sir.
I know it's going to be difficult for you because you are not a politician. We are going to help you out. We are the followers of a Mega Comrade. So it's not all questions they are going to throw to you because you are not a politician and you are not the PA
to the governor.
To the governor.
Wow,
so we are going to just help you out for that. Please, okay. That is my contribution.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Wow. Okay, you can see that. Apostle Dr. Cassie, let's go back to this video. Now that we got a call. Hello, Mama Hesh is in the building. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. I just want to let him know that for people to ask you this serious question, you are in the platform where they speak the truth. And we don't expect, being you with being a pastor, we expect you to say what it is and how it is. So we don't expect you to say an info and say it's good. You are saying the governor is the best governor. How?
One of the best governor.
He didn't say it's the best. Say one of the best. We are coming
to
that. What make him one of the best?
You are telling me he has been doing roads. Can you, if you have a child and your wife, would you be happy for them to walk along the road that this man has been doing without no pedestrian walking space path?
And Oshemule did that.
Somebody is building roads left and right. There's no way anybody can walk.
Sorry, ma. Yes, sorry, ma. Which of the
roads
did he?
No.
Evil governor in our state. We will add your name to it.
No.
I will be happy to get that my name there.
People they dread.
Yeah, when you are angry, you divert the anger to the state governor, not to me.
He has right to his opinion.
Yes, I will still tell you that Governor Godwin Obaseki is still one of the best governors in Edo State. I will be proud to say that. I am not ashamed to say that. See, I know you are not more angry than me. I am angry with the governor, yes, but that will not stop me from saying some good things I have seen compared to other states. I did a video. I told the governor that if you want to learn anything, you should go and learn from the governor of Ebonyi State. I did that video. So many of you didn't share it. I did a video.
I didn't see the video.
Yes, I did a video where I attacked the governor that he should go and check the state where I came from, Ebonyi State. That look at how the man transformed the place in less than 8 years. Why is Benin? What is delaying Benin? So I am not coming here to sound as if I wanted to go against Obaseki, I can easily go against that. And I have a fact of my video that have shown that I've been against any wrong move he has made. So appreciate me for that. I think I've not seen any of you who does video like that, apart from Iranomigo that comes here and does video to attack the governor. And I have more than 5 videos that speaks about the governor of Edo State. So I am not here to support bad thing. I am here to make sure I say what I know. Any question I'm being asked, the one I don't know, like when he brought about the Gelegele project, I said, yes, I said, there's nothing for 90%. So you don't expect me, if I now begin to say, oh, contract is going on, come down from abroad and see it. You understand? So I will say the one I know. The one I don't know, I leave it. I'm not working with the governor.
That's good enough. Apostle, that's good enough. I will tell you today again. Today we are supposed to be having our former speaker, Deputy Speaker, Honorable Edoro. I will call and see how we're going to do that later. But meanwhile, let's go on with Apostle Dr. Kasi. You can tell me now that, or you can let the whole world know that I'm a prophet of freedom. When I did my write-up yesterday, I want to read it, what I wrote on it. Just bear with me, okay? I'm going to read what I wrote on it. This is Dr. Kasi. Okay. That is the one. Akataka today, Nawala. Okay. I think this is the one. I said that Dr. Kasi is going to be here to speak fire. Right? That is what I said. And the fire have been spilled. I did not know, I did not talk to him. I did not tell him what to say. If not the love that the fans of PFM have for Kasi, it would have been a thunder. And I'm turning down phone call as I'm talking loud. I am turning, phone calls are coming. Comrade Onaise, you can go ahead and call in now. While Onaise is calling in, I want to play this for you. You know, we grazed it a while ago. We just brazzed it. We said, okay, about the Idomi. I want to play the audio. I want you to listen.
Thief!
Hold on.
Governor na thief! Yes, Oji Idomi! Governor, because he the thief Idomi. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pastor Chidi. Idomi. Honor Idomi, oh. Yes, sir. Now our governor's got a thief now. Idomi. Ipapu. Governor got thief Idomi. Go hide down. Idomi. Ojabo Jerry. Nigeria with you people. It will not be well with Nigeria. Our governor not thief.
Okay, let's stop it. Let's stop it. Before you respond to that. So, are you aware that during that Idomi saga, Edo children lost their life? They lost their life on it. Right? Yeah. Okay, we have a combination. Go ahead.
Good evening, Mega Comrade.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Apostle Kasi Chuku.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, I sent a video to Amigo's WhatsApp right now.
Okay, let me check.
If Amigo plays that WhatsApp video now, he played on this live show. I'm sure you will beg to exit the show right now immediately. That was a pastor that the governor used during the election. But after he got his election, he denied the same pastor. So we are not here to castigate anybody.
Okay, so I have the video. I have the video, and I'm going to play it.
Let people see you as a man of God. Where the governor is doing wrong, you point it out. Where you think the governor is also doing right, you point it out. You know, some of us, I keep saying it, we don't hate the governor. We only hate some of his policies. We want him to succeed because we have no other state. If he succeeds and develop Edo, to be a thing of joy to me that my state is developed, two of us. So if the man will fail, if I pray for his downfall, my state will be underdeveloped. I will be the loser. So when some of us talk, we don't talk because we hate the governor. We just want him to succeed. And it's our chief servant. Nobody forced him to contest election. He spent 8 years in Oshomole. He knows that Edo had problem. So he cannot come and be given excuse on the job. We must compel him to work. Edo State is not only red. He should work across the 18 local governments. It took a little less than a year to develop both Bende and Edo State. Delta and Edo State, Bende. The same thing with Bemudia. They built schools from start to completion. So the governor should do more. Should not give us an excuse. Now, Aruna came in earlier on, the head of the vigilante. What I was trying to explain to my brother and amigo is this. You don't expect Haruna, who is working under the governor, to come out on a live show and be castigating the governor. No, he will never do that. Even if you put a gun on his head, you know, he will only tell you the sweet things that you want to hear. He's my very good friend. We talk outside the live shows, so I know the problem the vigilantes are going through. Like he said they have been training them for some time now. After the training, they will be absorbed into the system and they will not be paid. Can a man work for 10 months straight without salary? Is it possible?
No.
Are you not giving room for corruption or crime and criminality? These are people that have children. They have bills. They from them attendants. They pay their house rent and the rest. They are working for the entire state as vigilante. No stipends, no encouragement. You saw the robbery that took place in Uromi just a few days ago. What did you hear? That the youth came to the rescue. With encouragement, we can achieve lots. That is our cry from day one. The government should encourage these people. You understand? Because local policing, vigilante is the way to go. You cannot bring police from Borno State to come to Edo State, and you will understand OC more than the indigenous of OC, for example. So the best person to police us and to guide us is the locals, the vigilantes. So they need to be encouraged by the government because that's the primary purpose of government, security of life and property. The man should stop every other thing and focus on that. That is the only way he can attract investors into the state. So you can see when each time I talk, I come from the angle of advice because I want the man to succeed. I have no other state. If I don't state is like Lagos, I'll be happier for it. You know? So that is it.
Okay.
Edero, the former speaker, is he still coming? Because
we are going to go through with this. While we are talking now, I will contact him. Today.
Let me call him. Can you send the link to me? Let me send it to him so I can join now because
tell him,
people are waiting for him.
Okay, tell him I sent him the link already. I sent it to his WhatsApp. Yeah.
I can come into the program.
Okay.
But Apostle, keep doing your good job. No one is perfect. Don't support the government out of support when you see what is right.
I'm not supporting him.
Some people will keep on loving you.
Okay.
I'm not supporting the governor.
God bless us all.
All right. All right. Thank you. I want to appeal to everyone, please. Apostle Kasi is not supporting him. I know he's a supporter. He's not saying that everything he's doing is good. Apostle Kasi, I love you so much, but people, I mean, the lion killer was about to be out. Okay, okay. Let's play this video. I don't think you have seen this video. It's going to be jerking. Let's play it. I want you to listen to it. Let's go.
You are the one I am talking to. How can you say you don't know about me, Prophet Godwin Ikoro?
I'm going to bring it back. Hold on.
Who came to Edo? Who came to Edo to pray for you the first time, the second time? Okay, your secretary, use me. Use me. Use me.
Can you hear it?
The Prota Hotel. Yes.
Can you hear that? Listen to it.
Back second. You are the one I am talking to. How can you say you don't know about me, Prophet Godwin Ikoro? Who came to Edo? Who came to Edo to pray for you the first time, the second time? Okay, your secretary, use me. Use me. Use me. I lodged in Prota Hotel. When they were coming to pick me in the airport, were you not the one who sent them? How can you tell your speaker that you don't know about me? How can you pretend? Is that how you wicked? Is that how you wicked, Obaseki, the governor of Edo State? Is that how you wicked? Is that how you can bring the promises of Edo people to come to pass? That you offend the prophet? How can Oge not tell you everything that we do together? I will bring the receipt of how many times I lodge in the hotel. Then you will not believe. You think I'm a beggar? You think I'm a man who begs money from people? Or I want to gain your face? My friend, if you don't do what you're supposed to do to me, what you are supposed to do, there will be, unless I'm not a prophet, there will not be peace, because I am praying against this matter. I am angry. I am angry. I am angry. How can you say you don't know about me? Your speaker spoke to you, and you form like you don't know about me. Why neglecting people? Why neglecting people? I am angry. It's a shame you buy cow for people who does not fight for you. I carry the son of the 18 local government in Edo State, sleeping on top of it, praying for you to become. I pour the sand in the office of Oge just for you people to have victory. You don't have respect for who that is called a prophet. It's a shame, Governor. It's a shame.
Okay. You heard him.
Yeah, yes. These are the things I want to hear. These are the things I want to hear. And these are the aspects that is eating us up. Sorry, viewers, I think it's busy so that you will know where I stop. Okay. These are the things I want to hear, and these are the things I want to speak against the governor for. You see, everybody who supported the governor acted as if they are not in existence, as if they are never in support. People are angry in that particular area. That is why I said the things I know I will say. You remember in December, I did a video whereby I accused the governor, why will he go and give somebody a cow? And so many people say, hey, what's wrong with you? But they pepper you. Hey, you talk anyhow. You do this one. You do this. That and that. That and that. That is the same thing the man is complaining. The people who work for you during election, there has never been a meeting to say, can I see these people who were campaigning for me? So that you have a city that say, thank you, everybody. I saw what you did for me. I appreciate it. Oh, God bless you. Call this group one after the other. The governor has not done that. I don't know who is advising him. I don't know who is there talking to him. Maybe they are telling him, we have seen them. We have talked to them. Just like that man is complaining just now. He's been denied as if he never worked for Governor Obaseki. If I begin to bring in my campaign on Facebook, on the air and everything, it will now look, people will now begin to think, okay, you went and did it because you wanted to give you money. Now he didn't give you money. That's why you are crying out. In that area, the governor has totally failed. He should go back and look for those people who were supporting him in that election. Many people put their life online. I put my church online. I was told my church will be demolished for supporting him. I was told I was giving that threat. But today he's not saying, he's not. I don't know if he's even aware he contested election. That does not stand the fact of the good things I know. But when it comes to the area, him meeting with the people who supported him during the election, I don't think Obaseki has done that. Governor Obaseki has done that. I think he should go back to a drawing board and see how he can sort out those issues. Because I told one of his former SSA, I told him, I said, we will reply some of the action of the governor in 2024. We'll reply it. Because I know people will come back to say, oh, this election will not be as before. That's where we are going to reply what is happening right now.
Okay. The Lion Killer.
Yes, sir.
We applaud your courage to be able to come here and say, let's talk about the person you supported. We know you supported the Governor Obaseki. You supported him seriously. Even there is when you even went to ITV, you strongly, you channeled the PDP. as a man of God, as someone that I love, you are just like almost entire like a Ranomigo, but in a Christianity way, you can preach, and me, I don't know anything about that. But me, so somebody asked me, he said, why do you love this man? I said, because that is the church I want to go. He said, why? I said, a church whereby you can cause those who are committing sin. That is where I want to belong. He said, yes. I said, yes. So now, let me ask you. Akataka. If I ask you to grade Governor Godwin Obaseki 1 to 100 in all performances, insecurity, infrastructure, or any other, from 1 to 100, what grade will you give him?
I'll give him 20.
Good. Why did he deserve the 20?
I think he deserves the 20.
Hold on.
There are some states who are having serious security challenge. Not that we are not having in Edo State, but I think the governor should also wake up in the area of security. But he has to be able to try. Don't forget, there was a time whereby in broad daylight, our phone was being collected from us. POS were being robbed. People were being attacked in the house. But I think he was able to control such a thing. And two,
Okay.
and
Can I come in
like,
there?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will come in there because that credit should be given to People's Freedom Movement. When folk were being collected, I myself personally called the governor, I called his executive, PFM, let them know that the only way we can secure Edo State is through community policing. That they should bring in vigilante in 2017-18. They were not listening to us. We continue to advocate for it, but when vigilante came, nobody give us credit. Nobody give me credit. Everything that we have preached, we have said throughout these 5 years. The only thing Obaseki is doing in it is this vigilante and Edo Connect that led him to re-election. So go ahead and finish what you're saying.
Thank you very much. Ranomigo, like I spoke with you some time ago, I said your impact is being felt. You understand? And anybody who has been following me, we know that even I'm here talking about some good things about the governor. You will know that I have never done a video to praise the governor. My video has always been attack, correction, telling him to step up the game, telling him what to do. And I told you, I said, the governor is always aware of every of your life video. And if I'm to be the governor, as I am as a pastor, I hardly listen to people who praise me. I listen to people who criticize me. People who say I am bad. People who say this way, I am bad. Because that is where I can as well train up myself and become a little bit perfect. Even I cannot be perfect. So I believe that the governor knows your impact. You know, there's this scenario about political people. Anybody who has been against them, that has not come to bow down for them, they will never appreciate your work. I want to recommend you that you have been able to stay on one lane. You didn't say, oh, now that Godwin Obaseki has win, let me go and bow down to him and say, oh, thank you very much. If I not say I speak against you. That is what make you a Ranomigo. That is what make this place PFM situation room. There is what make me Casey. There's something that made me Casey. I will never deviate from who I am. Thank you for not deviating from who you are. You see, a lot of people insulted you. A lot of people attacked you. There was a time my wife called me and said, hey, Ranomigo is doing your video. I've told you to leave these people alone. Oh, Ranomigo, you don't know Ranomigo, that. I just laugh and say, you relax. He said, go and watch now. Go and watch. Go and see what is happening. I watched that show A to Z, how you spoke, I didn't take any offense. I learned what I was going to learn, and I lived the one I was going to live. If when you wanted to reach me, as I say, an amigo need your number, I say, for what? Which is an amigo? That man that insulted me, I'm not going to do this. No, I am not that kind of person, because I want to learn. I'm not perfect. If I see anybody who is against me today, say what Casey is doing is wrong, I will not fight you. The only place I have issue with anybody is a situation whereby you come and begin to say, Casey, I will arrest you. Casey, I will kill you. If it is about criticism, go ahead, criticize me. Let's do it, and let us learn our mistake. You have been able to build a name for yourself. Nobody will forget Aaron Amigo. Yes, even if this governor does not appreciate it, God will do it. A time will come, a certain governor will appreciate it. Now, even though if the governor did not appreciate what I am doing, or what I have done, or what I did during the election, or what people have done during the election, a time will come, somebody will say, we remember you. There was a time you supported so and so governor. You are a good person. That is why I remain who I am. I have never gone to governor's house. There was a time I was called, I don't want to mention the person's name. He told me to come to governor's house, that the governor is calling all the old pastors in Edo State. I told the person, oh boy, when I was campaigning for Obaseki, I did not campaign with all the pastors in Edo State. I campaigned with myself and my team. So if you want to see me, you should see me with my team. That's the only way I can come. Some people say, oh, Casey, you don't always come to government house. Anytime you see the instruction, you should always come. I say, me, Casey, come to government. I will not. I will not. If the governor wake up and understand that there was somebody who worked for him, then that's okay by me. So I want to appreciate you. It's not that nobody's appreciating what you are doing, but you know, pride will not allow some people to come out and say what this person actually said is true. They don't say, you. It's just for example now, when he went and gave somebody a cow, you saw the reaction. You saw how some people were angry. And some people were telling me, are you not a pastor? Why are you angry? Don't you have the spirit of forgiveness? I said, no. The people who suffered with him, did he give them fowl? Did he give them chicken? Did he give them turkey? Nothing of such. So your work is appreciated. It might not be in this generation, in this dispensation, but in the next dispensation. We already know people who stand by the truth, whosoever they are. There are people who are supporters of Buhari till today. Even as bad as Buhari, they still keep saying Buhari is the best president. Then I respect them for that. I will not put gun on their head to push them to where I am. I respect them for that. There are people who are saying Oshomole is the best. I respect them for that. There are people who are saying Obaseki is the best. I respect them for that. There are people who are saying if Pastor Sage Ezeyamo has come, it could have been better. Everywhere could have been okay. This and this. We never knew what could have happened if he has entered power. We didn't know whether it would be worse or it would be better. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. But at least in our own little way, let's appreciate the little work he has done. I know much is expected from him. So much is expected from him. But the only way we can correct him, let us not pay a blind ear, a deaf ear to the little he has done. So that it will not look like all we do is to criticize. You has admitted that, yes, after many years of your advice for vigilante, he finally came to pick it up. But he didn't give you credit for it. And kudos to you. You should know that, yes, you were among the people that fronted this, and today it has come to pass. Your happiness in that area. December, everybody came back home. There was no threat. Nobody was afraid. Security was intact. People, in fact, this last December was one of the best December when it comes to security in Edo State. That is it. We should be able to appreciate him in that area. He had the power to say, I don't want to see vigilante. No vigilante. He has the power. But for him to have accepted these people, let's appreciate him for that. And other little things he's doing. But there are still much work Godwin Obaseki need to do. We will not correct him with hatred, but we point out our anger to him in love, so that he will know that what we are telling him is for the benefit of the state. He has not gotten it right. Yes, but let us hit the nail at the end and tell it to his face that this is where you have not got it right. This way you have not got it right. By the time we see all this, is a collective effort that we can be able to see Edo State move to the next level. I want you to know that no matter how we talk, what is in his mind is in his mind. No matter how we talk, he will never change him except he wake up and said, I have changed. I want to do this. I want to do that. That is why our opinion should be brought constructively. And let us point on the governor. I'm a citizen of Edo State. I base here in Edo State. I came here to have my refuge. This was a state where I was born. I went to my primary school, secondary school, my Bible school in Edo State. And when I see things that are not good, I knew how the state was. I know things that were happening. I know how people who were not educated were carrying millions before this man came into power. Let's appreciate him in that area. Yes, it might be, maybe he's stealing the money. Wow, if there's any fact shows that there's a money the governor has stolen, you have the fact, bring it out and we see it, we support you in it. But let us not forget where Edo State was before now. Thank you.
Okay, good. Good. PFM really love you, Apostle Dr. Cassie, the lion killer. PFM love you. You owe PFM. I believe Governor Obaseki, they're going to reach out to you very soon. Usagbovoyoa is my son, the chief of staff. Even though sometimes he go this way, go that way, I still took him as my son. I hope you are not in a hurry, because somebody else is about to meet you here and is going to join us. It's going to be great. We have a phone call before then. I want everyone to share this video. We're about 800 right now. I want this video to get to 1,000 plus before we can bring the former speaker or the former deputy speaker, Honorable Edoro, is waiting. As you all share, we will bring him. If it's not up to 1,000, I don't know if we can bring him. So meanwhile, before then, let's pick up this call. Hello, caller. Hold on. Let me connect it. Hold on. Let me connect it to the speaker. It's not connected. I don't know why. I have to on it again. So everyone need to share and share and share. We are going to enter another segment, and it's going to be crazy today. Hello, caller.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Apostle Casey.
Well done, sir.
Apostle Casey, yeah. I'm not angry at you. I am not mad at you. You know, but what I'm saying is this. You know, that I don't want you to be supporting this guy. Okay, number one, look at what corruption is. You know, you say that you were called, that if you have anybody that knows a media work, if you have, they should apply. You know, what do you call that? Is that not a corruption? So we're a country and a state that is not being corrupted, but that does not have no corruption. A true leader will televise that information. They put it in television and they put it in radio so that everyone will apply for it. Everyone will submit their resume and they will investigate it and they will pick the best. So for them to now call you, if you have anyone in your church or among your friends, for you to send them down, that is corruption, my brother. That is not a good governor.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Caller, hold on. Let him respond to you.
Sorry, let me respond to that line. Let me respond to that line. Now, I spoke with one of his SSA. I told him that ever since the election, they have not even put a job. He said they used to be. He said there is a, what they call it, an email where anybody who needs a job can apply. I said, anytime there is a free vacancy or that you know that they have started, let me know. And he called me. It was not as if he said, you are the only one I'm giving this thing to. Meaning other people have been employed, I don't know, they have disbursed that email already. He just told me that you can give it to people you know that are qualified so that they can also submit their CV.
Right.
He didn't tell me bring the people. He said they should submit their CV. You understand? So it was not an email that was created for me personally. So I think it just for example, like he want to inform me now, not that tomorrow I will say you didn't tell me there was a job employment. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Because there was a time they were doing this Edo sport. There was a sport they were doing in Edo State, and I told him, I said, how come they didn't employ people that will be happy to pick football, to do this, to do that? He said, are you not aware? I said, I'm not aware. He said, but the team was everywhere. And people were coming. I said, I will tell no. I'm not going to, as I tell the pattern. I think that was why he sent me that address. So it was not as if he was doing it between me and him, show to show, like say, make anybody know quick go, you quickly bring people. No, not at all.
Okay.
Okay, Apostle Casey.
Yes, sir.
That was a good answer. But another thing again, how many people in those states that have money to buy data that they can use as an internet to check the email? Before coming of emails and computers to Africa, as far back as in the 80s, early 90s, and the 70s, when they're advertising for jobs, they're making an open announcement. It doesn't go by email, go check the emails. It doesn't go like that. They're making an open announcement. So on that platform, my brother, your governor fails.
Our governor failed. Our governor failed.
What is it doing about the land grabber in Edo State?
No, Cassie is not in position to answer that. It's not part of the government. So
thank you.
No, sir.
You supported. Hold on, my brother. You supported Obaseki vigorously. You spent money. Nobody is fighting you. Nobody is questioning you. You have brought Obaseki to power.
You know why? You know why, Mr. I think that then I realized that who I supported has failed in everything. That was what he said he's going to do. That is not what he is not doing. So that is
yes,
why
and me also, I realized that he has also failed in some things.
Hey, what you fought for? Why is it now like this? So for him to say Obaseki is still the best, he has to stand and answer those questions. He has to stand and defend it. Because if you're saying this thing is good and is the best, you have to tell us why is it this thing is the best? Why is it the best for you? And you have to answer every question. You don't work for him or not, but you have that belief that he's the best. So you have to prove to us how best Obaseki is to the world. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay, as you all know, Apostle Cassie, do you have enough time to stay with us here?
Yeah, I still have like 10 minutes.
Okay, good. That 10 minutes before we bring in our former speaker or deputy speaker, Honorable Edoro, I want to ask you a question. And that question, please, I want you to answer it with your heart and your soul. Do you think what Governor Obaseki is doing to the 14 Edo State House of Assembly member-elect that have been excluded from inauguration by the governor of Edo State for almost 3 years now, do you think is that democracy or what Obaseki did is good? Yes or no? Before I throw another question, I need a direct answer. Yes or no?
It's not good.
Okay,
since
good.
They were duly elected, it's not good.
Okay. Can you please use your voice as a strong Obaseki supporter? Can you address that issue now?
Yeah, I will want to beg the governor of Edo State, Governor Nogase Obaseki. I want you to know that we don't hate you, we love you. And we wish to see your government be one of the best governments in Edo State. And we want to beg you to please be transparent and allow these people to regain back their sitting position. Thank you.
Okay, that's good enough. If you don't mind, if you want to say hello to Edoro, you can stay for up to about another 10 minutes. I thought I sent him a link. I didn't know that the link I sent to him, I sent it to another speaker of another state. Yeah. So, and that one I replied me and said, what link is this, Edoma? Another state entirely speaker of their house there. So I just recently find out now. I just sent it to him, and I believe he should, let me see if he see. We're going to pick only one more call before we have our speaker. What I want to appeal to everyone, go ahead and share this video. Share this video as we are waiting our brother for the past almost 3 years now. The former Edo State House of Assembly deputy speaker or speaker who were duly elected by their constituency have been denied of their mandate given to them by their people. And our former speaker of Edo State House of Assembly, retired Honorable Victor Edoro, is going to be here with us in about a few minutes. And I'm appealing to all Edo citizens. Think about it. If you are a son of one day, where Dr. Osifo, Washington Osifo, have been cheated of his mandate, and one day is losing billions of naira every year. So I think we lost Apostle Dr. Cassie. We lost him right now. I think maybe he might be back, or that would be, he call it a quit for the day, but we don't know. But you need to say hello to everyone. So I want every Edo citizen to share this video as we are waiting, as we await our former deputy speaker, Edoro himself. So that is it. Give me a second, brothers and sisters. I need to bring we have to do this. 1 second. I need everyone to go ahead and share this video. Please share this video. There's power in sharing. So that is it. We're going to take 1 or 2 calls before we enter the next segment. God bless you. As you all see, Apostle Dr. Cassie just left the room. He have done his own for the day.